Hi all, welcome back to our channel Code with Honey. Today we are going to solve August day 22 LeetCode challenge, which is find the minimum area to cover once. Okay, so this is the same different variation of the question that we have solved yesterday. So they will be given as a grid. Okay, we have to find a rectangle with horizontal and vertical sides with the smallest area such that all the ones in the grid is inside the rectangle. So we have to return the minimum possible area of the rectangle. So area of the rectangle is nothing but length and breadth. So we have to find which is the smallest area. So if you see, to cover this one, okay, we might assume, okay, only this is for this we know when I equals to 0, only if you consider this we know, okay, only this is only 1, so our smallest area will be 1. So when next row comes, see now the a smallest area will got changed, because now we have to include all the ones, so we have to include this and this. Okay, so which forms this rectangle. So now what will be our height will be 2 and width will be 3 to cover all the. So what smallest area that can cover the all ones. So now if you see here, what we have to take a note, at every row we have to keep on have the what is the minimum x and what minimum x coordinate, what is the maximum x coordinate, to find out the width, and what is the minimum y coordinate and what is the maximum y coordinate. If it is 1, you have to take that jth point as y and ith point as x to get the width. If it is 1, okay, this also needs to be covered, right? So we can take that as a min and max for x and y. So by subtracting the min and max, we will get the width. By subtracting min y and max y, will get the height. So now let's take a look at the visual representation of how we are going to approach this. So now let's take this example. Okay, which means our smallest area will be only this. Okay, so here min, so when we are traversing, and if you figured out, okay, this is y, we'll be having 4 coordinates: minimum x, maximum x, minimum y, maximum y. Why we are taking all this? So whenever we have figured out 1 as a grid, we'll be calculating our minimum x will be, this is I equals to, and if it is 0, we won't need to include that into area. When this 1 comes, so our x will be our x is nothing but I. Okay, minimum I is what already, now it will get into 0. Minimum will be, initially will be giving n as a minimum. Okay, maximum will be 0, minimum will be n, maximum will be 0. N is nothing but length of the grid. Okay, so now we know, okay, what is minimum n comma I, which is 0. So now our min x will get updated to 0, which is I. Max x also will be already 0, so 0 comma 0 will be. Now y if you see is 1, so min y now will get updated to 1, and max y also will get updated to 1. Okay, now our formula is to find the rectangle area. We know it is L into B. When we will get L, so the length is this, right? So what we will be doing, length is nothing but max y minus minimum y. Let's assume we have this and this 1. So now we have to figure out this is the minimum, this is from this where it starts, this is the maximum. So when you minus, you will get this length, right? So that's why we are doing max y minus min y plus 1 multiply by max x minus min x plus 1. Got it? So this is length and this is breadth, okay, by which we will be getting area. Now what we have got, 0 minus 0 plus 1 multiply by 1 minus 1 plus 1, so which is 1 multiply by 1 will give us 1. So now current rectangle area will be 1, only this as a 1, right? So like this we'll be computing all the ones and we'll have the fields of min x and max x, min y, and for example let's assume like this, okay, this is the whole grid, okay, min x will be somewhere here, okay, minimum x, minimum y, max y, and minimum x, maximum x, maximum y, and minimum y. So with this, okay, we know the 4 coordinates. So by subtracting this 2 will get length, okay, by subtracting this 2 will get breadth. So we will be getting the whole area where how many number of ones that exist in this, okay, in between 0 0 0 also might be possible, but we have to cover all the ones smaller area. After this, even how many zeros were present, that doesn't matter, because we are storing only min x max x when the grid of ij is equal to 1, okay. Yeah, this is how the this is the exact approach that we are going to use to solve this question. I hope this makes sense. So now I'll just write the pseudocode. We'll just run through with one example. Got it? This is the approach that we have discussed earlier. So when the grid is 1, we taking min x, max x, min y, max y to find the rectangle. So now this is the example that we are going to take. So now we know the smallest area will be this, which is length will be 2 and width will be 3, right? Row based index, so we are doing plus 1 to get the exact length. Okay, also it is 1 3, right? So 3 minus 1 will give you 2, because it's counting inclusive, right? So 3 minus 1 will give you 2, plus 1 will give you the exact breadth. The same vice versa for the length as well. So now if you see, when it goes here, okay, 0 0 doesn't count. So when 1 comes, because we have to find out the minimum area that has all the 1, small area that has all the 1. So what we have to do, so when the grid is 1 only, you have to update the min x, max x. So now min x is already n, so n because I is 0, right? Okay, here let me write I is 0, j will go from 0 1 2 3. Got it? Is 0, so n comma 0 is the min, max is already 0 comma 0 will be 0, min y is y here now is 2, okay. So 2 min y is already n comma 2, which is, so 0 comma 2, now y got updated to 2. Got it? So this is what in now min y and max y is 2. So for the one at this point, it will calculate only this one area. Okay, now we got all this for the first one. In this we have 1 at j equals to 1. Okay, now if you see min of 0 we have, and 1 will min get updated? No, because we need to find the area, we need the minimum point and the maximum point. So min point will get updated hereafter, because at 0th index itself we are getting min 0. At 0th index we are getting 1. So that will be never gets changed on going ahead, but max might change based on the number of 1. So now max will be the same 0. Now max will get updated to 1. Got it? Minimum y will get updated to 2. Here it was 2 where the y initially started. Now it will get updated to 1. Got it? So now min y will be getting 2 comma 1. Now it will get updated to 1. Max is still 2 only, because we will be getting this area now. Okay, now it knows 0. So this area got calculated right now. 0 1 1 2. Got it. Now this, when this 0 comes, because it's not 1, we don't need to find out them. So when this 1 comes, now min already got updated 0, max x is already 1. Okay, now minimum y is already at min, this is 3, right? So 3 comma 1, which is minimum already 1. So max now will get updated 2 comma 3, right? This is 3. Now the max will get updated to 3. That's it. So when this 3 comes, now we have covered what is the max y, min y, max x, min x. All these things we have figured out. Okay, there were no more zeros exist, so we will not. So this is the min y point, this is the max y point, this is the min x point, and this is the max x point. So now we got rectangle, right? So yes, so we have to figure out the area. How we will be figuring out? By minus max x minus min y plus 1, which means max x is 3 minus 1 plus 1 here max y we got breadth. The same way we will be getting length as 1 minus 0 plus 1. So 2 star 3 is our area, which is 6. So here we know 1 2 3 4 5 6 is our area that will be returning. I hope this makes sense. Why we are storing different min x, max x? Just basically we are storing the coordinates to figure out the length and breadth. Okay, the time complexity for this is we'll be traversing m cross n, and space complexity is 0, order of 1. We are just having 4 variables, nothing else, irrespective of how much length of the grid. Got it? I'll be providing this solution in the GitHub link. You try to debug on your own to understand better, and if you do have any questions, please do leave a comment. I'm happy to. If you like my video, please do like, subscribe and share it with your friends. That will keep me motivated to do more videos daily. Yeah, thanks for watching.